So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow her? How does that work? She ain't even a raider.
All I know is, Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk with Nisha. In private.
Gage? How the hell with that guy? What's he ever done around here?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I saw. You want to know more about what's going on? Maybe you should ask Mason.
What do I look like? An idiot?
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Hacking disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
How come she gets to
Sweep
be
that
overbossed?
patch again.
Please,
I mean,
just leave
hell,
me alone.
if I'd known they were
I'm
looking for
my best,
somebody,
okay?
I would have thrown my name into that hat. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I can't wait to see what our
Just
new
having
leader
a
has
little fun,
planned.
right?
At least
Keeping the
can't
kid
be
on
any
his
worse
toes.
than Coulter,
I don't
right?
give a mold
Right?
that.
You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka-World.
Misha has asked that
I mean, he
pass
had
this along.
us. Don't need the
Max,
rest.
steal
I
from
thought
us
about
again,
trying my hand at
and
the
we'll
gauntlet just to
redecorate
see if I
this
could
town
do it.
with Operator Blood.
Waste of time now.
Thanks.
No one's
Sounds
stopping your
personal.
performance.
So I told you
Raiders
about
keep talking
Atlas,
about
the
bloodworms.
meanest raider to ever
I
wander
hope
this
I
world.
never find out what
Now we
those
fell
are.
for Hope.
Things are boring as hell
Raider
since
from a
Nisha
rival
made us
gang
team up.
that didn't
I ain't no
get
fan
you.
of playing nice
Hey
with
there,
others.
Miss Boss
Like I
Ma'am.
said, Atlas,
Lauren sells
he
the
was
drinks.
used to
You'll
getting his way.
probably want to talk to
So
her.
he gathered up a
Just
big
here to
old
pick up
army of
some
raiders,
supplies,
marched
boss.
right up to the town where Hope's gang, the Junkers, was all holed up, and demanded
Not
she come
supposed to
out and
hurt
talk
the other
to him.
gang.
Hope,
No
headstrong
rule
as she
against
was,
tricking them into hurting
very
each other.
politely yelled over the wall and told Atlas exactly where he could shove his intentions. I hear she launched that golden Brahmin right back over the wall at him too. Atlas, as you might imagine, didn't take too kindly to being disrespected, but in his own special crazy-ass way, he found himself wanting Hope even more. He was in a bind now, you see. Couldn't let her insults stand, but he wasn't ready to just up and storm the town and risk killing Hope in
3
the
rival
process.
gangs in one place,
In my
and they're
opinion,
not
folks,
killing each
ain't
other?
no relationship worth
Never
this kind
seen
of trouble.
anything like it.
I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, so Atlas calls out a few of his lieutenants, talks to them all quiet for a few minutes. Then these poor saps march right out in front of the wall surrounding the town, and I swear to you, they set themselves on fire right then and there. Over the screaming, Atlas yells that if he can convince these good men to set fire to themselves, imagine what he can convince the other couple hundred men to do to their town. Personally, I find that a pretty
If you
convincing
can take
argument.
something,
But Hope,
Hey there.
she ain't
Work
backing
hard,
down.
play
She
hard.
yells that Atlas
That's
can set
the
himself
Raider
on fire.
So,
That'd get him
what
about
do
as
you
far
drink?
as anything. Now,
What
I
have you
tell
got?
when
I got
Atlas hears
whatever liquor this rowdy
gets
bunch can get
angry
their hands
beyond
on.
all
From
reason,
fine
and he
spirits to
slams
rock
those
gutter to put a
giant
fire
fists
in your belly.
down on the ground.
What'll it be?
As the story goes,
Let's see what you got.
windows
You bet.
in Diamond City, and a whole section of Lexington comes crashing down just from the shock of it. Hope and her gang wake up the next morning and find their town the only thing still standing as far as the eye can see. Atlas
Oh,
says
my
it's
kids
the last
is.
threat he's gonna
Always
make
good to see
to
Boss.
disrupt their game.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it.
Now, Hope, she's a good
Waste of
woman,
time
a
now.
raider through
No
and
one's
through,
stopping
but
her.
she takes care of her own.
Don't have the key.
Over, boss? Making trouble? Good.
I'm only gonna count to 10. Give me what you got. I won't say it again. Punk. I'm the one with the gun. So I'll tell you when you're done. Give me what you got, and you might just walk away. I'm afraid I'm gonna need all your cash. Don't think about putting up a fight. Didn't anybody tell you?
It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but a preparation
ain't gonna
plan
lie to
is
you all.
never a bad idea.
Hurts.
Man, I've been
Nisha
getting shit
really only has one rule around here.
and slept in days.
Don't get
You
caught.
been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Comex, the Maddox could maybe set you right.
Boss.
Hell no. This is
That's right.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
I already hear people talking about some secret agreement between Gage and the gangs, saying whoever took down Coulter would take his place. Do you believe that? How come she gets I mean, hell, if I'd known they were looking for something, I would have thrown maybe even that hat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I can't wait to see what our future has to do. At least it shouldn't be any worse than Coulter, right? Right? It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it?
Nice.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you? Nuka-World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
How is this place amazing?
How? Just look around. Don't you see it? You can just imagine the children, smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
You run a Nuka-Cola museum?
Absolutely. I've spent years collecting all the Nuka-Cola merchandise I could find. It's all on display at my home in a settlement called Girdershade. I give tours to anyone who stops by. And I can promise you this. You won't find another collection like mine in the Capital Wasteland, the Commonwealth, or any place else. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
It's not that I don't want to tell you. It's just that I came all this way and I'd hate for someone else to beat me to it. Sorry.
I'm a fellow Nuka-Cola fan, so you can definitely trust me.
Wow, really? That's great. In fact, that gives me an idea. I've read all kinds of things about the park, and I'd love to tell someone about it. How about I give you a little tour of Nuka Town here, and when it's over, I'll share my secret. What do you say?
What do you have in mind, exactly?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I like to think of myself as one of the foremost authorities on the subject of Nuka-World. I'll take you to some of the best spots right here in Nuka Town, USA, and show you just how amazing this place really is. So, is that a yes?
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay, then let's get started. Right this way, if you please.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Top Mountain here provides a commanding view of Nuka Town, USA, and the other areas of the park. Some of the finest and most expensive dining in the park was found at Fizz Top Grill, which you can see up on the mountain slope. Not all of the attractions at Nuka-World were rides. The Nuka-Cade here boasted dozens of exciting games of skill for the whole family to enjoy. Winning the games meant earning tickets you could spend to get all kinds of awesome Nuka-Cola merchandise. If I'd been around back then, I'd probably have spent a whole week in here trying to win all the prizes.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Those seeking a more refined experience could sit down to a sumptuous meal at the Parlor Dinner Theater, home to the renowned Nuka-World players.
The parlor wasn't just a dinner theater. It also hosted one of the park's most sought-after events, the Bottle and Cappy Show. The show was so popular, tickets would sell out months in advance.
Pack and disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
Hack and disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
With its brightly colored design and delicious burgers and fries, it's no surprise Cappy's Cafe was hugely popular with kids. The cafe was best known for its super spicy Nuka Blast Burger, which was so hot, it was nicknamed the A-bomb on a bun. On the park's busiest days, the line to get into the cafe was said to stretch all the way to Fizz Top Mountain. Past the market is Nuka-World's front gate, which led to this entrance plaza. It was widely believed that the park's average daily attendance numbered in the tens of thousands. Of course, the Nuka-Cola Corporation never released official figures, but from everything I've read, I think that's a low estimate. You might have seen the robot dressed like a big red Nuka-Cola bottle. That's Nira, the park's informational attendant. She might be the only one in the park who's as enthusiastic about Nuka-Cola as I am. And that concludes the tour. Pretty good, huh?
You know all that from memory?
Oh, sure! I spent most of my life reading everything I could get my hands on about Nuka-Cola, including Nuka-World. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Who is John Caleb Bradburton?
Sorry, I tend to forget most people aren't as interested in the history of Nuka-Cola as I am. He was an inventor, and the best thing he ever invented was, you guessed it, Nuka-Cola! So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
What's in it for me?
I was just getting to that part. Bradburton didn't just create soda formulas. He was a genius who invented all kinds of fantastic things. All I really care about is getting my hands on the Nuka-Cola formula. Any other inventions we find are yours to keep. So, what do you think?
Sure. Why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!